Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, I am Doria Eve, just Doria if you want to call me that. But I create lifestyle and self-care content, so if that is of interest to you guys, please hit the subscribe button down below and be sure to like this video. It does help my channel out tremendously to push it out to other people who enjoy content like this. In today's video, as you guys can see, I am going to be talking to you guys about a few of my favorite Amazon products for skincare, beauty, and just overall self-care. So, without further ado, let me be quiet so we can go ahead and get into this video. Actually, that makes no sense for me to be quiet. Let me cue the intro and then we can go ahead and get into the video. Okay, for starters, I have a little note on my phone and all of my products are over here, which you guys cannot see. But I am going to go through a few of the products, like I said, that just kind of make sense to me in my everyday self-care, skincare, beauty, whatever, just self-care routine. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to kind of segment it to skincare, shower, and then there's like one thing for, it's not even makeup, but just like beauty. So anyways, which all of it's beauty, because if you're taking care of yourself, you're beautiful, right? Right. So I'm going to go into skincare first. So I'm going to start off with my COSRX Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. My edges are not laid, so apologies for that. Actually, I don't even need to apologize for that. Now, one of the things that I do love about this cleanser is just how clean, obviously, that it gets my skin, but it doesn't feel like it feels like it strips the skin of its natural oils. Of course, that's what you want from a cleanser, but it doesn't do it harshly. 1, 2, it has a really nice smell of tea tree. 3, I feel like my skin is not like dry and crackly afterwards, and I don't have any residue of if I was wearing makeup that day, and I also don't have any residue of just like oils on my face, especially when I go in with a toner afterwards. I feel like this gets it every time, and I don't feel like I have to double cleanse. Now, if double cleansing is something that you do, I do think this is gentle enough to do it with, but typically I find this is really easy to just use one time around, and then my skin is just completely good to go for the next steps in my skincare routine. Definitely pick this up if you haven't already. If you guys haven't heard about COSRX or just been like on the Korean skincare game, please get onto it, because the products are 1, affordable, 2, they just kind of make sense, and they actually do, for the most part, they actually do what they're supposed to do. So this is the low pH gel cleanser from COSRX. I think that's how it's pronounced. Actually, let me look it up. How is COSRX pronounced? Let's see.
COSRX.
COSRX. Okay, I was kind of close. But yes, pick this up from COSRX. I do have a few other products that I do use from this line, and I'll show you guys here in this lineup, but very easy to find on Amazon, and I think they sell them in some other places as well. But since this video is about Amazon, that is where you can find this handy dandy lovely lady. Okay, so moving on, I'm kind of doing it in like sequential order of how I would actually do my skincare routine. It leaked out all over my sheets. Where was I? The next thing is going to be my exfoliator. If you have like an exfoliator, toner, whatever it is that you use to kind of follow up after your general cleansing routine, this is like the next part in the process. So I will go in 2 or 3 times a week. Of course, you can use like a lighter toner if you choose, but this is about stuff that I just love from Amazon. You can get this from other places, but I just choose to get it from Amazon. And it is the Paula's Choice Exfoliate, the 2% BHA acid, and I love this stuff, you guys. And I absolutely just love this stuff, you guys. It literally works, and I absolutely love this stuff, you guys. It works so well for me. As you guys can see, it is a salicylic acid toner and exfoliator for your face. One of the things that I notice every time I use this, like I might have a small pimple or whatever on my face, or just like some bumps or whatever the case is that have kind of flared up over the day. If I put that on my face at night, I wake up and my skin is smooth. Like very smooth. So I do love this. I do feel like it exfoliates my face. I feel like it draws out any impurities that are in there, and it definitely smooths the entire texture of my skin out, which I think salicylic acid does anyway. As you guys know, I used to use and still use the CeraVe salicylic acid foaming wash, like the cleanser. That worked wonders for my skin, and sometimes I would just follow up again with a little bit more salicylic acid in this bottle right here. Absolutely love Paula's Choice. Again, you can get it from any other place, but I choose to get mine from Amazon. I will link some of these things down below. I think I have enough credits on Bitly to actually put every item in the description box, but if I do not, it's pretty easy to just type in and find this this formula. On to the next one. So another one is COSRX. Did I say that right again? COSRX.
COSRX.
COSRX. Okay. Not me having a language class in my video. But anyways, so I have the COSRX Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. Okay, so now that I've kind of given you like a little bit of a product demonstration for how the actual essence looks, let me kind of go into what it is and why I love it. So it is snail mucin. I think quite literally it comes from the secretions of snails. And when I found that out, I was a little bit thrown off, but I still wanted to try it because one of the things that's really powerful about this particular product is it helps with your skin's barrier, but it also improves the fine lines and wrinkles on your face to kind of help tighten a little bit and kind of combat a little bit against any premature aging in your face. So I will typically go in with this after I do the exfoliator from Paula's Choice. I'll give it a minute and let it set on my face and then go in with this and kind of dab that in. Do not rub it in. Don't do that, it just makes a mess. But I do dab it into my skin and let that sit for a few, and I can tell over the last few months since I have been using this, an improvement in my skin's texture. I didn't have a ton of fine lines before, so if anybody watching this has fine lines in your face and you've tried this and it's worked, let me know down in the comments. But I didn't have a ton of those. But one thing I did notice is just like the overall look or texture of my skin, I felt like improved from my standards. Definitely think it's worth a try and something to pick up and put into your skincare routine, just to kind of see, one, how it pans out for you, but two, if you do have any fine lines and wrinkles or you feel like you are kind of getting a little bit of loose skin, like under your eye bags, whatever the case is, definitely try to give this a try. Now that I'm basically done with just like okay, I'm not even done with skincare. 2 more products from skincare and then we'll get into the body. Next thing from skincare, and this is so light, like I'm literally almost out, It's the Soonjung 2-time Barrier Intensive Moisturizer from Etude. I think that's also how it's pronounced. It's another, it is another Korean skincare brand. This is highly, highly affordable, and I feel like you get a good amount. It's lasted me about like 3 months. It's very affordable, and it's one of my second favorite moisturizers, and I'll tell you why. I feel like finding moisturizers is a little bit difficult. One, because everybody's skin is different. It takes more or less or right amount for certain people and their skin's texture to kind of hit the spot and make sure that your skin stays moisturized throughout the day without getting oily. But do you guys ever feel like you hear somebody, if you live in apartments, do you ever feel like you hear somebody's like alarm and you're alone in your place? That's really freaky. This is a more affordable alternative, and not necessarily that it performs the same way, but it does good things for my skin just as like my favorite moisturizer does. But this is another affordable alternative that I purchased off of Amazon that still does really well with my skin. I feel like it can do well with a lot of people's skin with the moisturization of it. I don't think that it's too heavy in the moisturization. If you've ever had a moisturizer that's just like, it feels like, just like, not like Vaseline, but it's just so thick and it layers not, it doesn't layer very well. Or if you've had something that's like too liquidy and it just doesn't do what it needs to do. This is the perfect mixture of having something that's light, airy, but still deeply penetrates your skin and gets it nice and moisturized. It's one of my favorite. I need to actually order another one and pick one up. But this is the, again, Soonjung 2-time Barrier Intensive Cream, pure and mild. And yeah, everything else is in, I think, Korean, so I cannot read it to you, but I will show you the packaging. Last item for the skincare is another Korean skincare brand, which is not another one, but just another product. It is the CREDS. It's an overnight rice mask that I do apply to my face, and I do like doing overnight masks every, I'd say about 2 days throughout the week, just because it does replenish my skin of any natural moistures. Whatever kind of rice or whatever kind of overnight mask you're using for whatever reason, make sure that you're using that to replenish your skin for whatever the purpose is of that mask. I hope that makes sense. I like this because it definitely restores a lot of moisture. I don't have dry skin. One of the things, and I don't know if this has any effect, but I'll just tell you my theory. I do sleep on a linen pillowcase. When my face is on that, I feel like my skin does dry out. So one of the things I've noticed with any kind of overnight mask that I've used, but especially this one, is I wake up, my skin feels moisturized. It kind of actually feels like I just put moisturizer on still. It really does the trick. This is very light, but also very nourishing and very moisturizing, and definitely something that I think can be used, if not every day, that might be overkill. If not every day, every other day for sure, just to make sure that your skin's moisture balance stays like intact. But this is how the bottle looks. A lot, it doesn't really look very big, but a lot I feel like does come in it because you don't really need very much on your skin. It just takes a little bit to really do the trick. And I'll show you guys the texture of it. Honestly, I just get about this much. It's about that, and then just put it on my face. But yes, a little does go a long way. So this is definitely something I will live by, and definitely something I will continue to buy and just implement with any other overnight masks that I do use as well. And it's also very affordable. You do not have to pay a ton of money just to get like a nice overnight mask, which is crazy to me. Okay, so now that we're done with skincare, I'm going to get into body care. Firstly, starting with feminine wash. And if you guys have seen my previous videos, which if you guys haven't, check them out. But I am going to cover one product that I use and just like live by. It is the PhD boric acid foaming wash, which if you know one thing about boric acid, if you've ever had to use it or just know about it, you know it's basically the truth. And they made it in foaming form, which I think is perfect to pair up with your pills or whatever else it is that you are using. So I will go in with this. It does come out in a foaming texture, so I will show you guys what that looks like, but it is a honey and lavender scent and it applies really easily. I am almost out, so it might not come out very smoothly, but oh gosh, okay, there we go. And I have kind of wasted this product, but this is what it looks like. It applies super smoothly. Oh no, focus. It applies super smoothly, and I feel like it kind of works almost instantaneously, if you know what I mean. It just keeps my body in balance, you know, crazy, weird, whatever kind of smells you might have going on. This kind of keeps everything in the realm in which it's supposed to be in. So definitely live by this. Very affordable on Amazon as well. I haven't seen any other place where you can pick this up. But again, pick this up on Amazon. It takes like a day to get shipped depending on where you live. Yeah, this is great stuff. And like I said, if you do want to pair this up with any of your other feminine hygiene products, like the actual boric acid suppositories, I would totally 1000% recommend that. Next item for the shower. I'm trying to find the words to say other than like I love Naturium. They have some of the best products that actually work. Like they actually work. And it's something to be said, and it's kind of sad to say this, but there is something to be said about a product that actually works. Like it does what is advertised, and it actually works and does what it needs to do on your skin. In large part, it actually does the same thing for most people who do purchase it. But I'm talking about Naturium. Not just this particular product, but I'm just talking about the brand in general. I do have this one to show you guys today though, but Naturium will always be it. I love them, love them, love them. As you can see, the bottle is fairly big. Like you get a decent amount for like $15. But this is the Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Wash, and it does have like an oily consistency, as you guys can see. But it comes out and it foams out really nicely on whatever it is that you're using to clean yourself and becomes an actual body wash, which I don't know the science behind that, but that's really kind of cool. But this is definitely one that I love to use, especially in the summer and spring months, just to kind of give my skin a little bit of glow. And it definitely does that. I feel like it kind of makes sure that my skin is as bright as possible. I'm not sure if there is vitamin C in here, but I would assume that there might be. Let me show you guys the texture so you can see it comes out like oily, sort of, but then it comes out like body wash. That is so wild to me how that works. I do have a towel here to wipe off all the products I've been wasting, really. But yes, one thing I will say, I love using this in the spring and summer months just because it does give my skin a little bit of an extra glow. This stuff actually works just as well as the salicylic acid from Doria, which again, if you have not seen my previous videos, I will use that in each video basically because it literally is just that good. And I'll put a picture up here of what that looks like. It literally just looks like this, but kind of greenish bluish. And the best thing about that is it's unscented and you can use it on your face. It's gentle enough to use on your face. But you can find most of the Naturium products on Amazon, so I will link that down below as well for you guys to give it a try. Moving into kind of like some of the scrubs, I'm not going to do like all of my scrubs because I have a lot of scrubs, but one of them that I do like from Amazon is the matcha green tea scrub, and I like it because one, it's a salt scrub, so it definitely, whatever the scent is from any kind of scrub, it will last your skin a little bit longer with salt, I found, as opposed to sugar, but sugar, I still love sugar scrubs. This is great because it actually has really nice grit, if that makes sense. I definitely feel like once I'm done using it, my skin is removed, which sounds disgusting, but the dead skin is removed and my skin feels nice, soft, and supple. And it has, I don't know what kind of oil they use in here. Let me see if I can find it. They've got a lot, but they have a variety of oils. Whatever that concoction is of oils that they have in here, it just leaves my skin feeling so moisturized, and I love it. So I do like Brooklyn Botany. I will recommend them for body scrubs as far as sea salt body scrubs go. This is the bottle, excuse me, it actually has been in the shower, so it doesn't look the best, but this is the bottle, very simple packaging, and then let me show you guys the inside. This is the inside of it. I'm not going to stick my hand in there just because my sheets are white. I don't want to get anything green on them, but that is the inside, and honestly, I couldn't honestly say that it smells like matcha, I'll be real. It does exactly what I want it to do as far as getting my skin nice and exfoliated and nice and soft, but it just kind of smells like peppermint, and I think matcha is like a hard scent to nail down anyway, so we'll give them a little pass. Last item for the body and, you know, shower routine, which I'm kind of showing it to you right now, but I'll do the last two together because I do them together, is the Necessaire body wash. It is a eucalyptus scent, and I will go in with my African nut sponge, which you can find, it really doesn't matter which one you buy. I'll put what I have down below, but there are 10 that are sold on Amazon as well. But I will pair these two together just to get a nice lather on the nut sponge, and then lather that up. And after I've gone in with the exfoliator, exfoliate more, because you want to be feeling like butter when you get out of the shower. At least I do. I don't know about y'all, but at least I do. But I do pair these two together, and the Necessaire body wash has such a light, fresh scent, but it's still invigorating enough to kind of make me rather feel fresh as soon as I come out of the shower, and kind of even when I'm in the shower. And sometimes I'll use this when I'm sick just because it does open my nose up a little bit more. But it lathers so beautifully, and it has such a beautiful scent to it that I think can be just like... My camera battery died, so I actually have no idea where I was when I was talking, but back to the Necessaire body wash. It just has such an invigorating and addictive scent to it that it is easy to use quite a bit or very often. And if you have the money for it, girl, go ahead. But to me, this isn't an everyday body wash, one, because it is a little bit pricier than any other body wash that I do have. Still, you know, not too bad, but it is a little bit pricier, and it's one I want to use like whenever I want to kind of like treat myself to something that's a little bit more luxurious. So I will pair these two again together whenever I want to keep like a nice energizing scent on me. But again, you can find both of these products on Amazon, and both of them do the trick: energizing and exfoliating. Okay, last product that I'm going to share with you guys in this video, and if you guys have enjoyed it so far, please let me know down below. If you guys want to see more of my Amazon kind of favorite products, let me know down below in the comment section so I can be sure that I'm catering to y'all's needs. I definitely try to make sure I listen to y'all. But the last thing that I do have for this particular video is for my lips, which is kind of random, but it's definitely something I think just kind of ties everything out. Once you've done your face, your body care, and then moisturize your lips, you're kind of set. You have a good base to move into whatever else you want to do. It is going to be my moisturizing lip balm, and it is from Lana Lips. And guys, this stuff is beautiful. I actually have it on my lips right now. I swear by this stuff. It makes it feel like and I think I've said this before in one of my other videos, it makes it feel like I don't have any lips, which sounds so weird. But when I say that, it's like my lips are literally pillows. But this is what the packaging looks like. It's in a really cute packaging. They have it in mango. I have this in strawberry. I know they have it in watermelon as well. So a variety of flavors, scents, whatever the case is, to choose from. For some lip balm, it is a little pricey. It's like $7, but I really have not seen Lana Lips anywhere else. If you guys know any other place to get it, let me know. I do really enjoy this stuff. I feel like it is definitely worth the hype. I feel like it's worth the money. And I've had it for a few months. And it says that you get 101 uses out of it. I don't know about that. I don't know how much you tend to put on your lips, but stuff definitely works. It's a tried and true, and definitely something I'm going to continue to buy and accompaniment with any other kind of lip balm that I do have. But this stuff is amazing. If you want to have a lip balm or just kind of put it over top of your lip liner, lip gloss, or not lip gloss, your lipstick, whatever the case is, definitely make sure that you pick this up. You guys are going to thank me for it. It is amazing. And it's not something that, if you guys have ever had lip balms that have dried your lips out over time, I do not get that with that. My lips always feel moisturized, and this lasts on my lips for about, not even joking, if I didn't eat, it would probably last on my lips for like probably about 5-6 hours. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please be sure again to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the product lineup. Let me know down below if you guys have either of these products, or if there's one that you've tried that actually did work for you. Let me know. I will catch you guys in the next video. You guys remember to stay safe and take care of yourself on a daily basis. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.